Folks, this is the second time I've tried to record this, but we're playing Mega Man X Part 6, and we're moving on to Boomer Kuwanger's level. Let's get started. A good technique to go through this level with is Sting Chameleon's powered up ability. Gives you temporary invincibility and invisibility, as you can see, so I can kind of breeze through these Mavericks. Through this part, I typically don't charge up and use it because I kind of save it for the rest of the stage. You can use it here if you really want to. I choose not to. These enemies are easily dispatched by the OP'd Storm Tornado. So I'll use that to breeze through. And we hit this elevator. Spikes are instant death in Mega Man games, so stay away from the fucking spikes. I can't stress that enough. Most of these helicopter Mavericks are easy to dodge. As you can see, I almost got compressed under that one spike platform there, but you have enough time to run and not get caught. Now we're going to kind of try to breeze through this here. See how good my agility is in this game. I got to recharge. Dumbass. Alright, got through that pretty uneventful there. Up here is a heart tank. We could get it with Boomerang Cutter, which you get from Boomer Kuwanger, but we haven't beat him yet. So, we're going to use the ice sled that you get from Chill Penguin. And voila! I don't get that usually on the first try. Not very often anyway. So, kudos to me there. I should have made that jump. Okay, gonna try to catch this platform. Son of a bitch. There we go. Alright, I don't have Boomer Kuwanger's weakness because it's with Launch Octopus. And we haven't beat him yet. So we're going to have to X-Buster our way through this. Now, as you can see, he dashes around. He is quite fast, but he does have a flinch when you blast him. Oof! You definitely don't want him to get close range to do that. But he is relatively easy to dodge if you don't fuck up like I am at the moment, but he isn't hard to dispatch with the X-Buster either. You just cannot let him get close range to you. And as you see, he is throwing his Boomerang Cutter around, which isn't a bad weapon, but you don't need to be too concerned about it. Alright. When I first recorded this, I had zero problem with him and did not get hit once, so this is some horse shit, but that's alright. Still got his number. But, nonetheless, not a hard Maverick once you get a couple of power-ups. All right. Two more. We got one more Maverick, and that's the Octopus of Launching. As we all know, if you know anything about Mega Man, when you're underwater, water does end up making you a little bit more buoyant, so it makes this a little bit more on the difficult side to deal with. But as you can see, I'm using Storm Tornado to kind of breeze through this. Now, my movements here is not something I would suggest because there is spike floors here, but I do it anyway because, well, I know this area pretty well. This submarine is a pain in the ass, but it's a good preview of what's to come here in this level. So I suggest to use Tornado here, Storm Tornado here, and kind of take it out. You can also X-Buster your way through it. That's a little bit harder when it uses its suction vacuum. But I like using Storm Tornado throughout this entire stage. That's just me. As you can see, I'm not afraid to take many hits. That's not that big of a deal to me. Now, here's the big problem. Trying to stay balanced and not fall on the damn spikes. Let me tell you. Ooh. And it gets hairy sometimes. I just take the safe route here typically and just keep blasting it with Storm Tornado. You can get real up close and personal if you want and just blast it and take hits while you're like right behind it. But I prefer to stay away from that at all chances and causes. These little cyclones here help you get to the top. You water spout the little power-ups, and there is a sub-tank, our last sub-tank to collect. I can't remember exactly where it's at. Pretty sure it's over here. So we're going to ride this one up. This is important. We'll have to come back to this here quickly. Go ahead and take this ship out. Easiest way to do that, Storm Tornado, as I'm failing to draw here. And we just ride the sinking ship down. Not for those who've, ever been near the Titanic or anything, obviously. This takes us to a little secret area with more spike floor and a serpent, sea serpent creature. Not difficult to defeat this creature. He doesn't really attack, he just kind of swims around. You definitely machine gun your way through this. Very careful on where you fall. I'm making this look a little bit more difficult than I have to. The easiest way to do it is just get right on top of him. Now he drops some health power-ups. Don't chase them into the spikes. For the love of God, don't do that. And there's our last heart tank. There might be one more that we need to collect. Easiest way to look is if there's a decent space above your weapons bar there. Yeah, I think there's one more we missed. We'll go back and collect that in a later video. Go back up here, nothing up there. And we move on to the next section, and here's another one. This one could be a little bit more tasking to take care of because it constantly dives back down into the dirt. I find to be the easiest path is to jump on its back and leap over it when it changes direction and just machine gun the hell out of it. Alright, seeing as we're coming to the time limit that YouTube has for most of their videos at the 10-minute time limit, we're going to have to stop this video here, and we'll pick up in part 8 with the battle with Launch Octopus. Stay toasty and frosty, my friends. I'll see you in a bit. Peace!